Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope all is well, as usual. I was up here working on a video. I haven't made a video in a little while. So I was actually working on a video and decided to take a break. So if I'm going to take a break, hey, I might as well come over here and go live. Also, I'm waiting on some groceries to be delivered and texting some people on on my phone. Will G, welcome in, my world traveler. Will G, uh, when I grow up, Will G, I want to be like you. I hope you guys had a good trip. If I don't even know if you're back, you might not even be back yet. But hopefully, if you're not back yet, that you're having a good trip. Rock the boat. Welcome in. Thanks for being in here. I caught you guys earlier. I haven't been over to your channel yet to take a look at. I got you in my list to go and take a look at. So I will be there shortly. I'm Will G's home. Good for you, Will G. Good for you. Hopefully, as I said, hopefully everything went well. Rock the boat. I am going to your channel right now, and I am looking at Clearwater Beach. I love Clearwater Beach. If I moved, I want to move down in that area. But I am going to put you in my add you to my list to watch later. So I'm just making sure I don't lose track because a lot of times I don't think I have it where I can go back into the chat and see who's been here and who hasn't been here. And I don't know if I marked you earlier, so I have got you now. Guaranteed, and I'll be there, and that's the one I'll be watching. The Cruising Chicks, welcome in. Hey, hey, how's it going? Again, yep. As I said, I just came on for a little bit, waiting on some groceries, waiting on some groceries to be delivered. Taking a break from doing editing for a video. I need to do a little. I need to do a little research as far as my topic for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm doing a banter with Bill. Banter with Bill is, for those that don't know, is a weekly show that I try to do. Um, Usually talking about cruising. It could be about anything, but mostly cruising. That's what I love talking about. That's what I get the most excited about. Scratch and Pete, welcome in. And tomorrow's topic is going to be the do's and don'ts of cruising. You know how some people don't know how to act on a cruise ship. So we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of cruising tomorrow. So you guys are going to have some homework. Think about what your do's and don'ts are, whether you agree with mine or you don't agree with mine. Yeah, rock the boat. I love it. I don't know. I'm retired now, and I wish I would have purchased a place down there years ago. Now everything's getting so expensive, and all I really want. I don't know if I'm gonna be a snow. I'm up in Michigan now. For those that don't know, I'm up in Michigan, and I don't know if I want to be a snowbird or not. Snowbird is somebody who goes down to Florida or leaves Michigan and goes someplace warm um, during the wintertime. For those that don't know, and for those of you that are new here, I do have Nightbot. If you type hashtag strong, it'll drop your link so other people in here can connect to your channel. There's a couple of news articles. One of the cruise lines, they're raising their gratuities. I believe it's Celebrity, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe it is. And I wish they would go to just one flat fee. This is what the cruise cost, and that be done with it. Instead of this, hey, pay more for gratuity. hey, you know, you eat well. I guess I don't mind so much for the drinks. But again, a lot of people double tip for drinks. So it's like somebody brings you a drink where they charge you 18% 18% gratuity when you buy the and I speak mostly for Carnival. I've been on mostly Carnival cruises. I believe I've been on a Royal cruise and I've been on a Norwegian cruise. I believe it was the same way where when you bought a drink, the gratuity was built in. But it's been a while since I've been on those cruises, so I'm not going to say it for a fact. But like Carnival, you buy a drink, they charge you 18%. 18% is plenty for a tip for a drink. Now, if you get some outstanding service, I understand that. But I mean, don't, think that you haven't tipped. So that's going to be one of my don'ts. Scott, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. And Scott is controversial cruising for those that don't know. He does a cruise news show. Uh, Usually every day. Scott, how often do you do your cruise news? Is it every day, every other day, or whenever you get a chance? I mean, it's he does it most days. I'll put it like that. He may be busy some days and doesn't get it out there, but he does it most days. I had thought about doing news cruise. I don't know if I could do it every day. I'm more of a reader of news than the giver of news. I did start looking. I was on a live, I don't know, a couple days ago, and we're all talking about cruising. A lot of us love cruising and stuff like that. So I always think of like bucket list cruising, and I started looking into like Nile River cruises. Rock the boat. We always do prepaid gratuities. You're going to pay it any. Might as well do it when you book. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, and I agree. I I don't know for a fact, but they say like towards the end of the cruise or when the gratuities hit your account, that's when the line gets really long at guest services. So people I mean, from what people say, they're taking off the gratuities and they're saying they would rather give the cash to the person, the individual person. But I can't. I think we all kind of know that if they take off the gratuities, that they're not giving any tips. My belief. Jennifer, welcome in. How's it going? So yeah, so I try to tip, but again, I wish they would just take that away. Whatever it is, add it into the price of the cruise and be done with it. And that way, people get their money. Pay the workers a fair wage, then people get their money. Jennifer, I'm the same way. I was looking at cruises today, looking at my deals from Carnival and things like that. They did. I'm under pressure, Jennifer. I uh, Hold on one second, Jennifer. Rock the boat. Our first cruise, we didn't, and the gratuity charges hit every day. I don't remember back in the day. I've been cruising since 1990, and I don't remember back in the day how they did it. I can remember when I first started cruising, we all had envelopes, and you passed them out to people. But once they started doing it, like the ship started taking the gratuities. I don't remember how they if it was every day or just once like they do now. Give me one second. I just gotta check my phone because I'm expecting some a food order. And oops, I missed it. They had some substitutions. in my order. Uber Eats, I mean, greatest thing ever. I got some. I went to Myers to not getting off the cruising for a second. Uber Eats, they gave me a coupon for 40% off up to like $50, $40, whatever it was. So I ordered my groceries. They're gonna deliver my groceries, and I get 40% off. So yeah, it's a good to me. It's a good deal. But anyway, um, I've always paid my gratuities, never taken them off. I just wish they would just add it to the price of the cruise. It seems like I remember every day back in early 2000, and it could be. I mean, again, it didn't matter um, to me. When they added the gratuities, but again, I know they work hard, especially like the cabin stewards. It's two people, cabin stewards. They kind of went away from the dining room where everybody had you had your set dining time and you had the same waiter all the time. So they kind of went away from that or going away from that. Your anytime dining. I don't like different waiters. I like waiters that get to know me. And I'm real simple. I order my dinner. After dinner, well, you get your dessert. I like a coffee with my dessert. All I ask is to bring my coffee and dessert like at the same time. Don't pass out everybody's dessert and then go try to find coffee. And then after I'm halfway finished with my dessert, bring me my dessert. To me, it seems, hey Z, welcome in. It seems like just a easy request, a simple request. If you can't do that, we'll get my coffee early, have my coffee here before the dessert comes. I just want both of them at the same time. So I can sit there, relax, take a bite of chocolate melting cake or warming cake or whatever it's called, have a sip of coffee. That's all I want. It is so hard to get that. It's so hard to get that on a cruise ship. It's so hard. If you sit at a table with the same waiter every night, they get it. They understand. They'll do that. It'll be waiting for you. Um, so I usually like to have a set dining time. I don't do the anytime dining most times. I don't do that. I prefer like late dining, but it messes up show times a lot of times. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's simple. Coffee and dessert, same time. It's to me. It's real simple. Yes, I will tip you. I'll tip you. I'll tip you well if you can do that. Hey, Ada, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. But it's tough to do with when you get new waiters on these cruise ships. New waiters every day. They told me they told me that you can anytime dining you can request, like if you have a waiter in there gave you good service, that you can request them. I've never done that, so maybe that's something that I'll have to check into. Together we travel. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Just came on chilling a little taking a break from doing putting out a video. I'm a little upset, um, but it's part of the creator life of a creator. I had a problem with some of my videos, so this next video I'm putting out, there's going to be a lot of clips where it's vertical. You have the horizontal, and then you have the vertical, and I have a lot of clips vertical. The only time I shoot vertical video is if I'm shooting that clip like specifically for shorts. I mean, for shorts or like TikTok or something like that. That's the only time I shoot vertical. So if you ever see me like with a vertical shot, that shot was I was at the time I was thinking about shorts or something. So, but this particular video that I'm putting out is about me in Numia in the French Polynesian Islands. Um, ran into a problem with some clips, so I'm using a lot of those. So I'm a little uh, discouraged about that. But hey, the show goes on. The show must go on. Am I right, people? To Okay, controversial. Or Scott, I should just say. Mustard Drill, welcome in. And everybody, let me go make sure I get the name right. The Z Show Cruise Fund is today is his 1 year anniversary with that channel. So everybody can say congratulations to Z for his 1 year on YouTube. Congratulations, Z. I'm sure he's going on. He came on earlier today. I'm sure he's going back on later on to celebrate that milestone. So Z, great job. Keep up the good work. See, everybody, I can be nice. I can be nice. It might be tough sometimes, but I can be nice. So yeah, so tomorrow 4 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna be talking about do's and don'ts. Tipping might be, might be part of that conversation. I believe in tipping, but again, if you want me to overtip, you've done something well. A bartender, if you want me to overtip, that means you're making some pretty good drinks for me, and you're attentive to my needs. If I'm in a casino and hey Keisha, welcome in. If I'm in a casino and you have the waitresses or waitresses, anyway, coming around, uh, I might, even though you're paying 18% when you get the drink, you're paying 18%, but to keep them coming back around on a regular basis, I may tip more. I tip no matter if I'm on a cruise, if I'm on a casino deal and I drink free in a casino, I always tip. I don't know whether Carnival provides a tip for them if I get the drink for free. So I over tip. They could be getting double tipped, but that's like the only case. But I received a free drink, so I'm gonna give a dollar or two for that drink because I just don't know. Everybody speaking. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, uh, type hashtag strong to drop your link. Hashtag strong to drop your link, and that way everybody else can connect with you. Also, if you don't mind hitting the like button, boop, it's supposed to help the algorithm. So please, if you can, hit the like button on the way in. And also, if you're new here and haven't been to the channel before, and if you want like what you're hearing, and if you'd be so kind as to maybe subscribe and hit the bell and notification bell, and come by and if you like the show, stay subscribed. If you don't like the show, you can always unsubscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Is that Betty J in the house? Welcome in, Betty J. It's a cruise life. Welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm always amazed, like when I do these pop-ups and just random pop-ups. Betty, this is a pop-up. Um, that people show up. Betty always told me that, hey, if you go on, somebody's going to show up. So she's always told me that from the very beginning. And I'm waiting on some groceries. If you see me check my phone, Uber Eats, I had some groceries delivered. They gave me a 40, they're going to deliver my groceries, 40% off the groceries. I had to do it. I mean, I couldn't refuse. It was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was an offer I couldn't refuse. So that was a great coupon that Uber Eats gave me. And I missed something. Mustard Drill, I believe, was saying something. Mustard Drill, the casino wait staff definitely have to be tipped well to keep them coming back. Otherwise, you'll never see them after that the first time. Yeah, and for something like that, I do believe in tipping. And if I over tip, it's for that service. So yeah, I do. I mean, that's one of the times that I agree and maybe over tip. Or if I even if I'm sitting at a bar, even if I'm sitting at a bar and there's good conversation going with the bartender, I'll add additional tips then. Hey Bruce, welcome in. Will, yes, we can request the same table area with your time dining. That way you have the same waiter. Yeah, and again, I didn't know that. I heard that, so that might be something to consider. Um, Here on the last cruise, something was going on. The anytime dining, they were having some very unusual wait times. When I say unusual, I mean it was an hour to 2 hours, which I'd never heard of. I don't know if that's something new that happened, but this last cruise on Luminosa, um, going to Alaska, the wait time was between an hour and a half, 2 hours, and people were just getting fed up, and they were going to the buffet or other places if they could. It's cruise life. We always pay tips and gratuities up front, but we can also tip our waiter and room attendants at the end of the cruise. Yes, for good service, you can. Uh, the only thing we were talking about, or at least I was talking about earlier, was that when you buy a drink, they add 18% gratuity. That's more than enough for just a regular drink, regular service, or something like that. The only time that I would over or tip more than that would be exceptional service. Uh, they come around and check on me to make sure that, hey, do you need anything else? And then now, if you give me service like that, yes, you deserve more. Everybody's saying hi. Can someone tell me where else can someone share you out if not on their community page? I'm not sure. Lisa, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Everybody saying hi. Hello, hello. Hey, hi, hi. Hey, beautiful. Hey, hi. I'm reading somebody's chat. That wasn't me. Ocean, ocean. Hey, hey, Betty, are you dressed? Or Jennifer, are you dressed? Or Keisha, are you dressed? Can one of you come up here for a second? Hey, VS Speaks. Appreciate it. Well, as Betty says, welcome all. So yeah. So anyway, as I said, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the do's and don'ts of cruising. My do's and don'ts. So they may be different than yours. Come on, Keisha. No, it's fine. It's no emergency. Um, just everybody, just give me 30 seconds. Nah, give me a minute, and I'll be right back. Hey, Eastside Dad. Or I always say Eastside Dad. Hey, East Dad, appreciate you coming in. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh man, you guys all stuck around. Thank you so much. I didn't expect that. My groceries, yeah. Thank you, Destination Fun. My groceries were delivered, and I didn't want to leave them outside in the 90-degree heat. So yeah, I went out and got them. I'll wait a few minutes. I don't have to put them up right away. I don't know if any of you guys, if any of you guys like gaming and watching games. Each dad plays, and it's just late at night, and I'm up late at night, so I'm always watching his shows. But he has those like horror adventure, crime thriller type games where you try to beat the bad guy. I call him monster, and I mean I love watching his shows. East Dad, if you're still in here, if you type hashtag strong, hashtag strong, that'll drop your link. And anybody who wants to watch late night gaming, he comes on daytime sometimes, but I love watching those games. I'm not very good at them because you got to walk around and you got to remember where everything is, and you got to get this engine started. and the monster starts coming, then you got to run away, but then you have to remember where it's at. Yeah, grocery haul. I don't know people that were in here. Uber Eats gave me a 40% off delivered groceries from Myers. So 40% off up to like I think it was like $40 or $50. And how can I got my groceries delivered 40% off. That's the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, it's like I got to do it. I mean, there was no hesitation. You don't want to see the haul. Pork chop, some beef. I had spaghetti, so I had spaghetti sauce. I bought some Little Debbie. No, did I? I think I got Little Debbie's. People do a live grocery haul, right? People were talking about Little Debbie's. I'm from up here in Detroit, and it was always like Hostess. We always did Hostess and Wonder Bread and Hostess. They were all kind of the same, and Hostess was always the big thing. I didn't know when people always talk about Little Debbie, Little Debbie. I didn't know what a Little Debbie was. And then I go and look at a Little Debbie, and it's like 19,000 Little Debbie items. So anyway, I got some I believe they're Little Debbie honey buns for my coffee in the morning. Rock the boat. While you're gone, I was going to sneak in and turn you Carnival Celebration picture upside down, but decided against it. Do I have a Carnival Celebration picture up? I don't know. Haul. We are not going through my haul. What else did I get? Some potato chips, barbecue chips, soda, well, what I call pop. Little Debbie, I didn't know what it was, and I was watching. I think Have Luggage Will Travel. Josh, he was always talking about Little Debbie. Everybody's talking Little Debbie's. I'm like, what's a little? I mean, and again, I'm thinking about just some little snack. Oh, the book behind me, right here. Yep. I'm hopefully I can get a new one. I'm going on the Carnival Jubilee on December 23rd, so that'll be the inaugural cruise. I'm hoping they do kind of the same thing with the book and pass it out. Wow, y'all can read that? Carnival. Gotcha. I knew that. I was just playing. I knew that. I mean, I see that, but with Carnival Jubilee, I'm thinking of Carnival Celebration. I'm thinking of a picture somewhere that I have it, like maybe a background or maybe a video, one of my videos or something. That's what I was thinking about. I didn't even think about this book. Bama Nola's in the house. Welcome in, Bama. I appreciate you being here. Bama Nola tricked me the other night. He was doing like a live fireworks show, and I kept waiting. But I never saw it. So I wound up catching I wound up catching it on replay. I love watching people's fireworks. I should have went out and actually did that. I should have went out and got some fireworks footage, but I didn't. To get a little bit off cruise talk. Give me 1 second. Um, I don't know how many people you go out to Vegas, but Vegas built this new arena, and it's like a sphere, big ball, big sphere. And last night they turned on the lights, and I mean it's Vegas Sphere. If you ever get a chance, go take a look at that. It's amazing. I mean, my goodness, the things that they built out in Vegas. I haven't been out in Vegas in a little while. I'm thinking about going out maybe next week. They're having the NBA Summer League out there, and the Pistons play next week. So I'm thinking about running out to Vegas to see them play out there, to see how our young players are coming along. I know it's gonna. I know it's gonna be hot. Yeah, what's a little heat? You're in Vegas, baby. That's what they make swimming pools for. I need to work on my Vegas account. I looked today. I only had like 7,000 points. I gotta somehow I had more points on my real account, but I couldn't log into it. So I got to figure out a way to. My Vegas is is a game that you earn points playing, and you can get different little things. I've used it for like shows in Vegas, free night in a hotel in Vegas. I've used it for a few things out there. They actually have it now where you can get like a free cruise. I think it was Norwegian and probably Royal. And if not a free cruise, you can get onboard credit. So I am going to definitely take a look at that and see. And let me see, I keep going back. I was telling people the other day, I don't know if I was in my live or Betty's live or somebody's live. For the last 3 or 4 days, I've been doing a short, and I post it at 9 o'clock in the morning. I make the short. I schedule for it to post at 9 a.m. for the last 3 or 4 days, and I did one. I have one for the morning this morning. I have one for tomorrow morning, and I those 4 days. I think my lowest one was like I don't know 1,400 views. The top one was like 3,000. But the thing is, I post them at 9 and up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I only have like 5 views. A couple of my friends come in by and say, "Hey, like it or whatever," and then all of a sudden, 2 to 3 o'clock, it takes off. It's been doing like that for the last 3 or 4 days. So I have another one going up to. I mean, well, I'm sorry, I have one up right now, and I'm looking at the clock to see whether or not it's that time. I just looked, and it has 5 views. I think it's a cute one, but we'll see. Jennifer says NCL had a free cruise. Will Together We Travel says we haven't had any issues with our time dining. I I've never seen it until this time. Together We Travel. This was the only time on that cruise ship was I saw the like long wait. I heard it was like that on the Carnival Celebration, but that was the inaugural cruise. So, I gave him benefit of the doubt. I mean, you're still learning the ship. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But we got on like the dining room was just because I like having the same waiter all the time because you know uh, I'm not picky and don't complain a lot, but the only thing I want is like my dessert and coffee at the same time. I don't want my dessert and then, 5 to 10 minutes later, here comes my coffee. Well, by that time, I'm ready to go, catch a show or something. And you people, I mean, again, when I say you people, I mean those of you that go to dinner and show up late, you're killing me. Show up on time so we can get out on time so I can catch the show without having to rush. They have dinner time set up kind of where you can catch the show. So when it's a 5:30, 5:30 dinner, 5:45 dinner, they get you out of there by 7:30 so you can catch the show. You have the 7:30 dinner or 7:45 dinner. They get you out so you can catch the late show. Get there on time so we can all eat together because what they do is we place our order. Our appetizer comes. Then you show up. Well, now you got to bring your appetizer. Now we got to wait. Keisha, I clarify who it was, Keisha. The people that show up late. You people. So, anywho, show up on time, please, if you can. I mean, I know things come up, but please, because I want to get there, I want to eat, and I want to get out. Because I want to catch the show. I don't want to be rushed. And when you're late, everybody has to catch up. And now I'm rushing through dessert because again, if it's no show, it doesn't matter. I'll sit there. I mean, they'll be throwing me out the restaurant because I'm sitting there eating my dessert and drinking my coffee and relaxing. It's like I don't have any place to go, which I don't. So, but please, show nights, especially the big show nights, get there on time. Here we go with the do's and don'ts. I shouldn't be doing this now because I'm giving you my do's and don'ts for tomorrow. But tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be talking about do's and don'ts about cruising. And your homework, everybody in here, what's 15 people in here, you guys all have homework. Think about your list of do's and don'ts for cruising. And you know what? A lot of times, I forget about certain things about cruising. I've been on 43 cruises, so a lot of things I take for granted. I take for granted, and I got to get out of that mind frame if I want to talk to people because a lot of people are new cruisers, haven't cruised a lot, haven't cruised in a long time, and a lot of things that I might skip over, might glaze over, is very important to them. So, and I'm gonna try to start, making sure that I when I talk to people, it's like talking for everybody. So, if you've been cruising, if you've been cruising for a long time, it might bore you. But if you haven't been cruising, uh, you might, whoa, wow, even like this, like like I said, like the tipping and things like that. Um, I mean, for most of us, we don't give it a second thought, but some other people might. And it's like even hey, it's second nature, even like packing. Never did I ever think about doing a packing video because I know what I'm packing. I know the pants, the shorts, the shirts, the swim shoes. I pack in an hour, if that. Um, but some people they're really concerned about what do I bring? What do what do I take? Do I need this? Do I need that? Hold on. Who's talking about Bill's gonna ramble his whole do's and don'ts? I am. I feel it right now. I feel like I'm gonna do that. Uh Do's and don'ts. Yep. And there's a ton of them. And again, you know, certain other people might have other ones. I do have as far as I'm giving my whole show, but it's like elevator etiquette. Can you please wait for people to get off the elevator before you try to get on? please. And if somebody's there in a wheelchair, or you know, you see them on a cane or something, or if you see a family with kids, can you let them get on? You know, I mean, people are just so inconsiderate. I understand sometimes you know you forget, but if you make it a habit, you won't forget. If you make it a habit of just standing to the side of the elevator when the doors open, take a look inside to see if anybody's on there getting off, and then get in. If you make it a habit, you don't have to worry about it. Keisha's only here for the rambling and the beard. Thank you, Keisha. Betty's in the backyard, trying to say she's not gonna lose reception. But yeah, okay, Betty. Just say you had to go. No, I'm just kidding, Betty. It looks like we're getting it. I did see that, Elisa. As far as you know, when I watch different people's videos, or their chats, and I look at some of the questions and some of the things, um, which is like a no brainer to me. I don't even think about, but they do appreciate it. So yep, you never know. It might be a good video to do. Betty says, I hate when people are late. Well, again, I don't. Well, I don't like people late going to shows. If you're going to be late, sit in the back. Sit in the back. If you're late, sit in the back. You know, don't try to come up in the front row, and oh, there's some seats down there, and interrupt me. Sit in the back. If you're late, sit in the back. Because that's what I do. If I'm late, I sit in the back. Next time I'll be there early for the show to get the good seats. You would think so, Scott. I'm about to come up with a new topic for tomorrow, because you guys you're not gonna want to hear the same. Thank you, Panama City, for liking and sharing out. I appreciate that. If you guys don't mind, if you hit the like button on the way in, I appreciate it. It's supposed to help the algorithm. Also, if you like what you're hearing, or you know, you want to follow me around and see if you're gonna like me or not, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll hit the notification bell and hit all. So whenever I'm on, like pop-ups like this, you'll get that. Or when I'm doing a premiere or something like that, you'll get it. If you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe. It won't cost you anything. I promise I won't stalk you or any. I promise I won't. And oh, I'm sorry. I see. Panama City. She did it. Betty is always talking to me now as far as asking people to share it out. So like this live, if you don't mind sharing it out. What I'm trying to do is grow my reach of the channel. Not grow my subscribers, but grow my reach to people that actually watch the channel. And that's what I'm trying to do. So like right now I see 16 people in here, and you know that number goes up and down or whatever. My goal, with what I've been doing here lately, is my goal is to get that number to grow. So that's 16. Now it's 17. I want that to grow. I want that to be 20, and then a couple weeks after that I want it to be 25. Then a few weeks after that I want it to be 30, and then after that I want it to be 60. Because see, when you get people in here like you guys are doing, you guys are actually interacting with me. You guys are actually watching my stuff. You guys are actually listening to me. Could I go out there right now and get another 500 subscribers? Yeah, I could. What good what good are they doing me if they don't watch anything I do? Again, you don't have to watch everything you do, but you'll get people. I go through my subscriber list and look around, and it's like, if we don't interact with each other, I mean, it was nice to get that 1,000, but now I'm beyond that. You kind of evolve, and I'm trying to evolve, and now I want viewers. I want people who like my comment to come in to chit chat with me, to send me, like Scott's doing, send me an email about, hey, let's get together, let's do a collaboration, let's talk, let's talk cruising, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. Welcome in. Ooh, Peely Payabra. I know I'm butchering your name, but welcome in. I appreciate you being here. I for those that are trying to get to 1,000, yes, I get it. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand getting to 1,000. I mean, however you get to 1,000, that's how you have to do it. But once you get to 1,000, in other words, I don't want to be a channel with 10,000 subscribers, and and I do a live and I get 3 people here in my live. What good are those 10,000 subscribers to me? 10,000 subscribers and I get 12, 50 views on a video. I'm monetized now, so I'm evolving. Okay, I don't have to worry about watch hours. I don't have to worry about subscribers. Now, what I'm worried about is viewers uh, connecting with me. People, I want people who want to see or hear what I'm talking about, and that's where I'm at now. Um, I can do a much better job of getting out there. I need to go do a much better job of getting out in the community and supporting other people and doing that. What I'm trying to do a lot of, and it doesn't mean I do just cruising. I mean, most of my everything I do is cruising, and people's channels that I watch, it's mostly cruising. But I do get out and listen to other people's channels because I like hearing what people are talking about, and it's life. I don't do drama. Hold on, Bill. Can you put your topic on screen, please? And thanks. My topic on screen. Keisha, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Controversial cruising. I always think your channel will grow if you put those genuine efforts. Networking and supporting is so powerful, and doing it with intention. Hey, thank you, Betty. What topic? Thank you. Cruise talk. Um, yes, and again, it's hey CV baseball, welcome in. It's about growing a community, but a community of people that want to support each other and actually watch your videos. Subscribing, everybody appreciates it, but what we want to do is grow our community where we get on here and we talk and enjoy the conversation. Then we go over to Controversial's Cruising channel. We go to I Am Betty J Gathers channel and actually spend time there and talk, and that's how your community grows. We can all go out there and just get subscribers, but are they going to watch? Are they going to help your channel? And again, everything I'm saying is my opinion. So again, you don't have to agree with it, and we can agree to disagree. And what you do may work for you, and then if it works, I may have to look back and say, "Whoa, maybe that did work." What I do now is I like cruising. I have like a cruising group that I'm in right now. What I'm trying to do is spread my wings, so to speak, and go out to different cruising communities. Doesn't mean I won't stop in other places. Because again, even like CV, a baseball card collector, he interests me because I still have baseball cards from 1968, 1969, and just it always did interest me. So I can go over there and be supportive. I won't be his most, I won't be his most or his best supporter, but I can be a supporter. So that, I mean, and that's what I'm trying to do is grow my cruising community and there's a million of us to spread my wings and try to gather in people. And like Elisa, I watched her videos, so she's newer to my community. Um, Panama City's been around, but she's a supporter, and she supports all channels. So she's like to me is like a support channel. People always say like Tuber Chat and things like that. Panama City is a support channel, but she talks about life and you can learn a lot of things. Betty is like that. And thank you, CV Baseball. I appreciate you sharing me out. But that's how you grow. And anyway, I'm going back to Betty. Betty was the one who say, hey, ask people to share you out. And believe it or not, people sometimes they need a nudge. And because I used to never ask to hit the like button, I never did. Sometimes people come in and they might like what you're doing, they just forget to hit it. So that's why hey, everybody in here, I appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to hit it, you can hit it. If not, you don't have to hit it. Nobody's coming to get anybody. And subscribing, even like in the videos, a lot of my videos now, you'll see me put a reminder in there to hit the like button, subscribe, share it out. And you never know. It's like right now, Betty shared me out. Panama City shared me out. CV Baseball shared me out. Again, if I didn't ask, would they have done that? And nobody may come in from those shares. But what if they do? What if they share me out and somebody was over there and likes cruising and they see that and they want to come by and just to see what I'm talking about? Kind of getting off the cruise talk a little bit, but don't be afraid to ask for what you want, because people may not know what you want. Ramble over. I'm done rambling. We can go back to cruise talk. But I was just trying to explain why I do what I do now and the things that I do. And thank you, Betty, for being here. I appreciate you. And again, I'm always amazed. 15 people in here. This is just a pop up. I'm always amazed. And I'm always amazed. Anybody I'm amazed that people want to hear what I have to say. Anybody, whether one or two people. It always amazes me. Jennifer, I have to say, I am so happy you are on during the day lately. It makes my day, and I appreciate it. And those kind words, it means a lot to me. It means a lot. Again, I come on, thinking that nobody cares, and then somebody says they care. Embarkation Nation happens to be a very good supporter of mine, but I'm glad she appreciates my channel. It means a lot. And just, like I said, you guys being here means a lot. And being able, if you ever watch me on a live and we start talking cruising, that's when I light up. We can talk about a lot of, whatever topic you want to talk about, we can talk about. I don't do politics. I don't do religion. I don't do, a lot of news stories, because I don't want controversy. I don't like to argue. I will. I'm very sarcastic at times, but I don't want that on my channel. I want to sit here and laugh about, what happened on your excursion and how was your cruise and what should I avoid? What should I do? Where should I go? That's what I want to talk about. What's the latest, greatest group cruise coming up? Matter of fact, people, I'm thinking about throwing together a group cruise, and I'm looking into it. Going to Egypt and doing a Nile River cruise, once in a lifetime type of deal. So think about it. I know a lot of you probably maybe not cruise and things like that, but think about a once in a lifetime. I'm trying to make it about the whole trip between 7 and 9 days or so, because I know a lot of people work and can't get away for a lot of time. But again, Uh, I'm trying to get away from the Caribbean because I've done it so much. Again, I told you 40 cruises, mostly in the Caribbean. I just thought about it the other day. I've only been out of two ports, well, two states, California and Florida. I've never cruised out of any other port. The booze cruise this year is going out of New Orleans, so that'll be a first for that. And the Jubilee is going out of Galveston, be a first time there. I've never cruised out anyplace else. I've always cruised out of Florida and Long Beach. So this is going to be a first, and I'm trying to get I'm trying to expand my market. I'm going on a Royal Oasis class ship for the first time. 2025, I'm going on MSC for the first time right now. I might do one before then, but right now it's the first one. I want to go on World America, the new ship coming out. Oops, Destination Fun. She got me. I'm sorry. Make that 3 ports: Seattle and Brisbane and Sydney, Australia. Okay, maybe I've been to a couple more ports. Thank you, Destination. Majority of my cruises will go back. See, that's why you never give an absolute. You never give an absolute. I was lucky to do a couple of Alaskan cruises, and I did a couple of Carnival Journey cruises. So I sailed from Seattle to Sydney, and then I sailed from Brisbane, Australia to Seattle. So yes, Seattle, Long Beach, every port in Florida. Well, no, I haven't been out of West Palm Beach, and that's Margaritaville, but that's on the list. I'm gonna try to do that. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go back. Controversial cruising. I agree, Jennifer, especially on my off days too. It's awesome. Yes, I agree. That's fun, Bill. Very small online community here in the UK. I would think you guys would start picking up more. I'm starting to see a lot of people from the UK into cruising now. We tend to have weekly live chats, but that seems to be it. I'm trying to get. I want to be. I want to be more consistent. I was being pretty consistent for a while, and then I just had to step away. I was having some personal issues, and I had to step away. So I'm just now coming back, but I'm trying to like Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern time will be my live. I'll do some random pop up lives. Uh, I want to start trying to put out more videos on a regular basis. If I do put out videos, it'll be Monday at 4 p.m., but I'll do a premiere so you'll know ahead of time. Elisa, talking about that sounds awesome. So, well, think about it. Think about it. If you're talking about the Nile River cruise, think about it. Mediterranean would be another nice one. Rock the Boat did a Mediterranean back in 2016, and only just getting to go back this September. That's another one. That's another one that's on the bucket list. Greece. I mean, again, Nile River Nile River cruise is a little higher, but doing Greece, it's there. Is Long Beach hard to get to? No, Long Beach is Los Angeles. No, I mean Los Angeles airport is a mess, but it's not hard. It's not hard. CV baseball going on a cruise this week. Congratulations. That sounds great. Where are you going, CV? Exploring the pyramids with Bill. That would be a good one, Scott. I'm gonna call you Theo because I don't want to butcher your name. Thanks for coming in. And Norway is definitely on the list. I've been to Alaska twice. There's a cruise channel called Views and Cues. They did Norway, and Norway looks like Alaska on steroids. So Norway is also on that bucket list. Norway's probably about number 4-ish Let's say I'm gonna say Norway's top five. Top five on the bucket list. Top five on the bucket list. The NCL Dawn from Dubai caught my attention today. Uh, Not in the cards now. I've been to Dubai before. So yes, would I like to cruise out of there? I would, but since I've been to Dubai before, nah, it's not as high on my bucket list as Norway would be, or the Nile River cruise. Bill, once I found out you and Jennifer were doing the Utopia, I was in. Not officially paid yet, but I'll be there. I'm the same way. I got a couple cruises. I haven't booked the inaugural cruise for MSC World America, but I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. British Columbia first. Okay. Alaska. I loved Alaska. Alaska is in top five of my cruises. Oh man. Oh, that's right. You're Margaritaville. Yeah, you're going to Margaritaville. I forgot about that because I was looking at that cruise. Um, Early August is when I might go on Margaritaville because they actually had like the solo cruise rate, and it was a slightly cheaper price. So Margaritaville might be in the works for me in the early to mid August. Answer on mine, please. Did I miss? You asked the question. No, no. Have I ever been to Norway? I never been to Norway, but it's on my bucket list, and it's high on my bucket list. I don't. Theo, if I missed anything, if you're asking me like to answer a question, if I missed it, if you could just retype it for me, I do apologize. I am excited about going at Controversial Cruising and Destination Fun. Clock Family Adventure are also going to be there. I have to admit, I'm getting more and more excited for Utopia. I am too, and it's just a different class of ship. I am too. If you can do a med cruise, the ports are no just focused on cruise tourists, and that's what I want. I don't want to be focused on just cruise tourists. When I go there, um, hold on one second. Give me 1 second. My phone was kind of blowing up a little bit. Okay. Uh, I like to venture into town and walk around the locals. So I think I would do that. Scotland would be a good place to go. I would love to. I'd love to do that. Any place, mostly any place I haven't been yet, but a European cruise and things like that, I would love to do it. Makeup mom, welcome in. I'm sorry if it's taking me so long to get down to you. I appreciate you being here. Yay, News World America. We will see you there. That's going to be a good one. World America and Utopia are two ships that I'm actually looking forward. Not the destinations, but the two ships that I'm looking for. Panama City. I need a travel partner. It's too expensive to cruise alone. Trust me, I know. I know. I'm a solo traveler too. I've done that Panama City. I've traveled with people that I knew off. Well, no, not gonna say I knew off YouTube. That I met like on a cruise, and we agreed to go on another cruise as friends, and I mean it worked out. Well, the only thing the problem that didn't work out was, um, first of all, I snore, but they loved having the TV on at night, and they had to sleep with the TV on. And when I say TV on, not TV on just on, TV on with the volume up. And I think they were hard of hearing. I mean, I literally had to drink every night to go to sleep. Theo, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, no problem, Theo. I just wanted to make sure. Nah, I gave up on trying to convince Betty. She's not going. Uh, Mad. I'm gonna call you Mad. I have no. I have anime. I have no idea. I mean, I would assume if you like anime, going to Japan. I would like to visit Japan. You know, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get a cruise that hits Japan, Tokyo, Hiroshima. I'm trying to get a cruise that do that. So if I get a good deal, I'm going to do that. Destination Fun, September 13th of next year. That is going to be the Utopia cruise. September 13th. It's a 3-day cruise, so the price is a little cheaper. It's expensive for a 3-day cruise, but it's a almost like a regular cruise price. But brand new ship, and you're gonna be on there with a couple of nice people. Oh, yes, Betty, you should. I may go to Australia next year in September. Betty, you should. You should. Controversial cruising. I got to add it to the group, to the group, and I feel like if I didn't go, I'd be shunned. Nope, you won't be shunned. There's so many cruises, so little time, and especially if people that are working, you only a limited amount of time off. Uh, Lisa, I just noticed that when I was controversial cruising, when he said he was going in July, he's going like July 24th. My birthday is July 23rd, so I was like, oh, this is a good birthday cruise. They didn't have the solo, but that's where I found out they did. You know, because when I put it in, they said, sorry, we don't have any solo rates available for this date. And then I looked a little further down and I saw a solo rate. So it's like, well, if I'm going to go check out the ship for, solo rate, I'll do that. Sorry, Scott. Oh, it's a cruise life. We did Norway, and it's a cruise life. It's possible. I've checked it out already because at one time I had looked at a lot of Norway videos. I didn't look at who was on it. I just views and cues. I've been watching them for so many years that I knew who they were. But I clicked on other Norway videos. So I'm gonna go back and check. I'll make sure I check yours out. Uh, because I did Norway, Antarctica. Together we travel. They're going to Greenland. I mean, my cruises now, if it's not for the ship, it's for the itinerary. And I want to do these. I want to do these ports that I haven't gone to before. Or if it's a good group cruise and there's a bunch of people on there that I want to meet. Yeah, it's surprising that they actually had it. I'm gonna check yours out. Okay, cruising with an open mind. I'm assuming you're talking about Margaritaville. I kind of again Margaritaville. I know what I'm expecting, so they won't disappoint me. But I'll come back. I'll give you my honest opinion of it. But my honest opinion is not like maybe like a lot of other people. Again, I don't need 5 star. I need a cabin steward who comes in and makes up my bed. To be honest with you, my cabin steward doesn't even have to come in every day. I think my cabin steward he loves me or they love me because a lot it'd be like you know if I'm going solo, you got 3 towels in my room. I don't need you every day. Come see me in a couple of days. If I need anything, you gave me your card, I'll give you a call. I'm not a junky person. I don't leave everything all over the floor. I usually don't bring things back to the room to eat or anything like that. So again, I don't leave clothes on the floor. I put them up. I don't need to see my cabin steward every day. Everybody saying hi. I'm going to check out. Whoop, hold on. I'm gonna check out yours. It's a cruise life. It's on our bucket list 2025. Destination fun. We might have to talk about that. I want my Now cruise to be in 25 also. But again, like I said, I mean, I'm looking for unique cruises and destination cruise, and Norway is right there. And I know I'm so far behind in the chat. Okay, controversial. We're not joking, Scott. We're gonna be mad at you. We're gonna shun you. Matt. I haven't really done a whole lot of research on Sweden. So I've seen more Norway. So I will say Norway. But again, once I start going down that rabbit hole, I'll probably start looking at Sweden and see what it's like. I would always Switzerland and all over that way. I would love to go over that way and travel. Um, but that might be someplace like to fly into and spend some days there instead of cruising. Norway has many different places to visit and itineraries. So much to see and to do in Norway. You can't do it all on one cruise. Yeah, you might need to go back a couple of times. Controversial cruising. Norway is definitely on the bucket list for me. Going to Alaska in August, and then maybe Norway. Panama City. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Time to edit some videos. May the fourth be with you. Editing. Well, I guess it's not the fourth anymore. Have fun editing. Thanks for stopping in, Panama City. I appreciate it. Going down. Let's go. Theo says, "Man, let's go." Man, Norway is officially better than. So you think Norway is better than Sweden? Okay, I don't know for a fact. Norway for the win. So I don't know for a fact, but I will look into it. And Norway is actually higher on my list than Sweden as of now. So Norway for the win. I agree for now. I reserve the right to change my mind, but I don't think I will. All right, everybody. Again, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. And again, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're hearing, maybe think about subscribing and hit that notification bell and hit all. So when I do come up with new material, new lives, new videos, you'll get notified of them. And if you get bored with what I'm talking about, you can always unsubscribe. No hard feelings. I understand. I am going to go on live tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we're going to be talking about cruising do's and don'ts. So please make sure you come back and check that out. And Betty, that's why I'm getting off the phone now, Betty. That's why I'm getting off the phone. Yeah, that's why I'm getting off the live now, Betty. Um, be sure to come on back tomorrow at 4 p.m. I appreciate you all being here, and we will do this again tomorrow. And I'm gonna make sure I check out you guys. Hold on, before I leave, I'm gonna go back and check out my short. Remember, I was telling you about that short I put out, and at one something that had 5 views. And I told you for the last 4 or 5 days, it's been the two to five, 2 to 3. I've been blowing up. Nope, it still has five views. So I'm gonna wait and see whether or not it goes higher. But think about your do's and don'ts for tomorrow's chat. Rock the boat when cruising in the U.S. Cruising is about the ship. When cruising outside the U.S., it's about the destination. Not if you haven't cruised a lot. Rock the boat. A lot of times, when you haven't cruised a lot, there's a lot of destinations that people want. All these different countries, so they want to catch those ports. But if you've been on a lot of cruises and been to the Caribbean and done Nassau enough and Grand Turk and Turks and Caicos, and I mean all these ports down at Cozumel, Costa Maya, you've done all those. That's when it becomes about the ship. What I'm trying to start doing now is the new ships or the destination. And when I say destination, I want it to be a unique destination. So, like for me, you know, Australia, well, it's not new. I've been there. I've been to Sydney. I've been to Brisbane. Not new to me. I want to do something different. I want to do the Singapore. I want to do Tokyo. I want to do Hiroshima. I want to do all these other things. So it depends. I think it depends on how many times you've been cruising. And again, bye. Betty says bye, everyone. See you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Rambling with Bill. Maybe I will change the title, Betty, to Rambling with Bill. Let's get ready to ramble. Oh, I'm sorry. Do golden cruises actually exist? If so, are they better than the normal ones? I don't know what a golden cruise is. Uh, Bamanola just knocked off for the day because it's probably getting too hot out there. Every stitch of clothing is soaking wet. Well, that's when it's 100 degrees and you're out there cutting grass. That's what happens. So again, people, if you don't mind hitting the like button on the way out, I appreciate it. If you haven't done so, think about subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you tomorrow. If you want to go check out my latest short, it's up and running. It's got 5 views on that short. People, I need help on it. I will see you later. Thanks for everything, and thanks for being here. Betty, moderators, thank you all for being here. Talk to you soon.